A new homeless project could go up on Peoria's south side, but some neighbors and one council member don't want it there. Good Monday evening. I'm Tyler Lopez. Taylor Fleming brings you what she heard at a meeting held about this tonight. Taylor?
Tyler, you may remember the Phoenix Manor project, which was previously announced for a site near OSF Hospital, taking over the old Methodist College. There's a new site for that project now on Krause Avenue in the 61605. Denise Jackson wants it closer to OSF in the old location, but the developer says reworking the old college site wasn't feasible and demolition would add extra cost. Phoenix Manor is a project that will be developed by Phoenix Community Development Services and OSF Healthcare. Phoenix is trying to build a 48 apartment community for permanent supportive housing for people who have experienced homelessness. They say all of the apartments will be targeted at families leaving that desperate situation. At a meeting Monday night at Peoria's Lincoln Branch Library, 1st District Councilwoman Denise Jackson outlined why she doesn't support the Phoenix Manor project in its current location.
To suggest just to put a housing project for the homeless in that neighborhood where there's high unemployment, severe infrastructure problems, is complete insanity.
Jackson is calling for her constituents to attend the Planning and Zoning Commission meeting on Thursday to oppose the plan. She says she sees 1st District voters withdraw from politics feeling ignored, and she believes this project is yet another example, claiming Southside residents weren't consulted about the project going to their neighborhood. Phoenix CEO Christine Call attended Jackson's meeting. Near the end of the discussion, she thanked Jackson for holding the meeting and asked residents with questions to reach out to Phoenix. Call also directed people to the information on the project in the Planning and Zoning Agenda packet. Jackson said there is misinformation going around, claiming this project will be affordable housing when it is housing for people leaving homelessness. According to Call, it is affordable housing for people leaving homelessness, and misinformation is not coming from her organization. Jackson pointed to city redevelopment plans like the Choice Neighborhood plans from last year, which points out that infrastructure in the South Side is deteriorating. She says this is a reason to put the Phoenix Manor project somewhere else until the city can fix these problems. Phoenix Community Development Services says 24% of the families they have in mind for the project come from the 61605 zip code, which would allow them to end their homelessness and stay in a community they already know. Tyler?